In this video today, I'm going to be walking through the top 5 reasons I chose remote sales and how it's helped me be able to create the dream life that I've always wanted for myself and never really found with working at Racetrack or working here at Lobster. So let's go ahead and dive straight into the 5 top reasons. So number 1, which I think is the most important to me, is the location freedom. The freedom to be able to travel the world, do what you want to do, go to the places that you want to go all around the world while making money at the exact same time. I've been to the Philippines, of course Bangkok, Koh Samui, Pattaya, Dubai, Malaysia, Bali. I've been all over these places and I've been able to make money at the exact same time. And I mean, I was never going to be able to do that working 2 9-to-5 jobs. No matter how much money I was going to be able to make, I would always not be able to make the money while I'm traveling. So I think that was the number 1 most important thing for me, was being able to have the true freedom to go where you want, when you want, all while making money at the exact same time. And with this location freedom, especially with remote sales, it really depends on what offer you're on that determines like when you're going to be working. So like for me right now, I'm on the perfect offer where I work, my calendar is open from 8 a.m. until 10 p.m. at night. So I only get like maybe 2 to 7 calls a day. And it's not as bad as it was when I first got here to Bangkok and my first offer, where I was working from 8 p.m. until 6 a.m. So it's very important, if you are getting into remote sales, to find an offer that aligns with your time zone, because if not, you're going to be working Batman hours, you're going to be working all night, and you're never going to see the light of day again. And number 2, this is second most important to me, and that's the time freedom to not only spend all your time working like I was doing in both the 9-to-5s. I was just slaving away from pretty much 5 a.m. Well, really 4 a.m. because I had to wake up at 4 a.m. to get ready to go to work at 5. So from like 4 a.m. until 10, 11 p.m. at night, I was just slaving away, draining all of my time into making money. And it wasn't even a lot of money. It was probably like, at best, $300 a day, because I was a server and a cashier at Racetrack, where I take out the trash and all that shit. But yeah, I was just slaving away, wasting all my time for money, and trading my time for money instead of learning a valuable skill of sales and translating that online, which is what I'm doing now with remote sales. But only working like 2 to 4 hours a day now, and then spending the rest of my time either making YouTube videos, tanning, spending time with my girl, with my friends, boxing, sparring, smoking cigars, networking, doing all the stuff I really want to do. I'm able to do that because I now have the time freedom, especially out here in Bangkok when you're making $300 to $2,000 a day. I mean, that enough pays for my rent and a lot of other stuff that I want to do, that I don't really have to work as hard as I did back home, where I was just barely able to make any money and not even having my own place, being able to have the freedom to travel. Like I was just stuck in my parents' house, not able to do what I actually wanted to do. So the time freedom is second most important to me. And now we'll move on to number 3. And that number 3 is the lifelong skill of sales that you're able to learn with remote sales. Now, of course, you could learn with car sales, door-to-door sales. Sales is everything, guys. If you've ever made a girlfriend, if you've ever made anyone like you, you've already used the skill of sales. It's just you haven't really gotten paid for it. But once you learn that foundational skill of sales, leveled up to the ability where you're able to start selling for online businesses, coaches, mentors, and start setting appointments for their closers or closing those deals as a closer yourself, then you're able to start making money anywhere in the world. And that's exactly what I do right now. I'm a remote closer for this DeFi crypto mastermind right now. So, I mean, it really just depends on like what niche you want to get into, but I'll kind of go into that a little bit later. But just learning that lifelong skill of sales that provides you the ability to never go broke again, because let's just say the internet all dies. Like there's no more internet. You guys can't watch my YouTube videos anymore. You can't make money online anymore. There's always cars you can sell. You can sell pretty much anything. So once you learn that ability of sales, literally everything in your life changes. Your relationships get better. I mean, sales is literally like a lifelong journey. The better you level up yourself, physical, mental, spiritually, emotionally, like sales is literally, the better you level up yourself, the better your sales skills get, and the more money you'll be able to make for yourself. And then number 4, that is the fulfillment with remote sales. Now, I'm not talking about you have to fulfill what you sell. Like right now I'm selling a crypto DeFi offer, and I don't even do crypto myself, but the guy I'm selling for, he does all the crypto. So I just hop on these calls for 20 to 40 minutes, close a deal, and then I don't have to worry about anything whatsoever. And it's also very fulfilling because one time, or actually if there's a lot of times where I'm on these sales calls and they have goals of making 5, 10, 50,000 a month, whatever it may be. And then I get to see the results that they get from what I'm actually selling. Now that of course comes down to the offer that you're selling for, because of course there are scam offers out there. So you do have to have some morals and ethics to yourself as a salesperson. You don't want to sell for an offer that's an absolute scam, like you sell someone and then like a week later and they're back to the 9 to 5. You don't want to sell on those type of offers. You want to sell on the type of offers that actually provide results to the people that you're selling to. Like for example, this one guy, Jesse, his goal on the sales call was to make $5,000 a month with DeFi, and a week later, 2 weeks later, now he's making $30,000 a month. So that's very fulfilling to see. I actually follow him on Instagram now, and he just bought a Mustang flat cash with his earnings from DeFi. So it's very fulfilling to see that you're changing lives on the daily if you're selling for the right offer. So it's very crucial to find those offers that are very fulfilling and not the ones that drain your soul by lying to these prospects on the results that you're going to be able to give them with what you're selling, and then they never get the results. So those type of offers, stay away from them. Find the offers that actually align with who you are, and you'll be able to make money for yourself, get results for who you're selling for, and the influencer is getting paid. So it's a win-win. And then number 5, and that is the quick results of you actually making money. Because I mean, with day trading, crypto, real estate, all these other businesses, it usually takes a lot of capital to start up. It takes a lot of time to start seeing results, but it's quite the contrary with remote sales. As you guys know, I came out here with $1,500 to my name, and I went flat broke pretty fast because I had no income coming in. And that all changed within literally one night. Of course, I had 2 to 3 months of looking for a tangible offer that was actually able to provide me income. That made me have to fast, go through these hard times, hit rock bottom and all that type of stuff. But right when I landed my first offer as an appointment setter, the first call I made, I got very lucky. It was a very hot lead, very warm lead. Closed him right there as a setter. I wasn't even supposed to close the deal, but he was so hot, I just closed him. I needed the money. And I got $350 commission right there on the spot on my very first call, because luckily the CSO, he kind of knew my situation. I was kind of flat broke at the time, so he just sent me the commission straight away. But usually, guys, if you're getting into remote sales, it's usually like a bi-weekly payment period of when you actually get paid. But sometimes they pay you straight up right after the phone call when you get the deal. And I've never seen anyone go from 0 to 20,000 a month, like in remote sales. Because I mean, you can start day trading e-commerce, and usually it's like maybe you get 1,000 a month one month, 2,000 a month the second month, and it's just a very slow progress to that 10,000 a month mark. But one of my students, Jan, he's a music producer, but he joined my mentorship. I actually helped him in person, and he went from 0 to 20,000 a month in literally like 45 days, 50 days. And it's insane. Like, I've actually never seen that in remote sales. So that was a very kind of lucky situation for him, because he landed a gold mine of an offer with the outreach method that I taught him. But I mean, I don't see any other business where you can go from literally $0 a month to 20,000 a month that fast. So of course it is very rare. He's the type of person that's able to take immediate action. So it's very rare to see that type of person in the remote sales space, because I mean, the standard is so low these days. There's very little competition in the online space of making money, because everyone's always distracted. They're giving into vices, they're drinking, they're partying. No one's really taking life seriously anymore. But my student Jan, he took action immediately. He did exactly what I taught him the day I taught him, and landed an offer in the first 3 to 4 days of actually putting in the outreach method that I taught him. So I mean, you can get very quick results. You can get to 10,000 a month within just a few weeks. But it just depends on the type of person that you are, because if you're just partying, you're drinking, you're distracted, you're not really taking life seriously, like you're in AFK mode right now, you're never going to get to the results that you want for yourself, because you're not the type of person that's able to attain those results. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video today. Those are my top 5 reasons I chose remote sales. So if you guys are looking to get started, I think remote sales is definitely the quickest way to 10,000 a month, but you guys can try for yourself. Try e-commerce, try day trading, and then try remote sales, and you'll see how fast you'll be able to succeed if you stick with it and stick through the hard times, the tough times, because they will happen. They happen to me, to Jan, and to all my other students, to everyone else I know in the remote sales space. But as long as you know what your goal is, you stick to it, and you don't give up, you'll easily make it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.